Nation.
Yes, Shane.
Here we are.
Hey, it has been a minute since we've talked about the Golden Bachelor, everybody. It's Take 10 with Shane and Michelle. I'm Michelle.
I'm Shane.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And oh my gosh, the Bachelor wedding. Now, sorry we're delayed a little bit. We were slightly busy. Why were we busy, Michelle?
We were busy because we were running, girl. We were at Walt Disney World for their big marathon weekend. Lots of running, lots of races, lots of fun. And you'll be hearing about that soon as well. But Shane, the wedding was live while we were in Orlando.
Yeah, we just had to go to bed like at 7:30.
Neither one of us could watch it. I think it aired at 8 o'clock on Thursday, January 4th, which was, we'd already done one race. We had to get up for the next one the next day. And we finally, separately, we were able to watch it.
I thought it was great. I really did. As far as just a wedding goes, the gorgeous candle lights down the way. But let's talk about the exciting stuff.
Let's talk about the exciting stuff. I liked it as well. I'm probably a little bit more critical of it than Shane is. But you know what? It was entertaining. And it delivered on everything ABC said it would be. And it was their first one, the first golden wedding.
Now, I do remember the original wedding at Trista and Ryan, and they were there, and they're still married.
Yes.
20 years.
I actually didn't see that wedding, but I do know about, she was the original Bachelorette, right? Okay, yeah, so I do know about that.
So at least the original is still married.
Yeah, the originals are still married, so who knows what'll happen with Gary and Teresa, but let's talk about it. So
first off, Kathy being part of the host.
Oh my gosh.
That was a hoot.
You know, Miss Zip It, which we talked about her several times throughout the season, she was a hoot and a half. She was sharing the red carpet with another, what is her name? She was on Dancing with the Stars.
Right. She was the most recent Bachelorette.
What is her name? Do you know?
I can't think of it.
Is it Charity?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I don't think she won. Dancing with the Stars.
I am showing my non-Bachelor Nation knowledge. But they were hilarious. They were there interviewing. What about Jesse Palmer? Do you remember what was going on with him? Oh my gosh,
he's going to have a baby.
So, any minute, he said.
Any minute. So I don't know if he ended up having a baby that night. I haven't heard if he had. If his wife
I don't think she's had the baby. I follow him on a lot of social, I don't think they've had the baby. But he was so good. But let's talk about everybody that was in attendance.
You know what? I thought that was very sweet that they supported each other and they actually, they wanted to be there. And they all were very, I think they were all very emotional too with it.
They were. Ellen looked gorgeous. And if you guys recall, Ellen made it to the final four and she was the first one that told Gary that she loved him. So for her to show up, I thought was really big. Faith was there. Faith came in third, and we know all about Faith, but let me tell you about Faith.
What?
Faith on that. And I was just talking to Sophie, we'll plug Sophie, and her husband joined us on an episode not too long ago. We both agreed Faith has moved on.
Oh.
She's not looking in that rear view mirror at all. She is all.
Well, I don't think Leslie is either.
You know what? I don't think any of them.
No, I think you know what?
They've moved on, and let's remember, this wedding was live. What we saw on Golden Bachelor was recorded. This thing's been done for months and months and months, so they've had a lot of time behind them.
Their first Christmas together was very sweet and emotional.
The first hour showed what their life has been like since we last saw them when he proposed to her, right?
Yep.
And so they had some really great moments talking about both families getting together. We thought was really cute.
Now, I did like during the ceremony how the daughters did get up and participate in the wedding.
But I thought Teresa's daughter did a fantastic job. She was really great in what.
Well, let's talk about who officiated and how they asked her.
Yes.
I thought that was very sweet too.
So Susan, we all loved Susan. She was definitely a standout contestant, and Yeah, I don't
She
remember.
did a great job. And you know what? Even though it wasn't, how to say, like, it didn't seem so, it was pretty casual.
It was really casual.
Yeah,
Now
it was
that
casual.
was, everybody knows you've been watching, right? Watching me and my opinion. I'm the commentary girl. I read all the commentary on reactions to the wedding. That was one thing, if it's not on the quite, so positive side, is there, the more formal nature of the wedding got lost a little bit in some of the funnies. But Susan was Susan, and she was going to do it her way, and they embraced that, which we thought was great. I think she did a wonderful job.
Yeah. She, she did bring out some of the, I mean, they were crying too, though. I mean, it wasn't just, they got emotional with it as well. I loved their vows to each other.
Yeah,
really
Teresa did a beautiful job.
Yeah.
Talk about, I mean, that she had those vows down. Now, she probably, I mean, can you imagine the heat in the moment, live TV? She probably had to ad-lib a little bit. I don't know that I could remember all that.
No.
Gary had to pull his notes out. Well, my gosh, typical. I would probably do that. I can't remember what I did, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that part was really cool. Dress shopping.
Oh.
She took, now, you guys, her and Susan. Susan was part of everything.
Kathy was there too.
What am I saying? I didn't mean Susan. I meant Kathy.
Kathy.
I meant Kathy was part of the dress shopping and really involved in that. Teresa and Faith were always close anyway. Even though Faith was the final three, they were roommates in the mansion, and Faith was always a fan of Teresa. So she was there, and we thought that was great. The dress was gorgeous, guys. She had the body to pull off the dress. That's all I'm going to say about the dress, okay? It was very pretty. I'm sure people have opinions about what did you guys think about the dress. Put in the comments below. I've read the commentary on the dress, you guys. I know what people think about it. So,
I haven't read anything.
I read it all.
I thought it was nice. I wouldn't wear that particular body style dress, but that's
you know what? I mean, there's no way I could even fit into it. But it looked gorgeous on her. He looked great. So that part.
The other thing that I thought was, they didn't really say why, but she had 2 days to get ready for her first wedding. Did you hear that?
I didn't think I missed that.
Yeah, so 2 days, and they didn't really get back into the backstory, but she really didn't get to go dress shopping or do any of the fanfare of planning a wedding.
Right.
So this was her big ordeal of planning a wedding. She didn't get that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I do remember. I do remember her talking about that.
So I think that's the sweet part too.
And then we have
at 70.
And then we have not so sweet girl.
Who?
Do you remember that part?
Oh well, so the
Bachelorette.
Well, so
the
that
boudoir.
was a little...
Am I saying it right? The boudoir.
Boudoir.
The boudoir. Photo shoot. Like, if anybody remembers back in the day in the malls, they had these things called glamour shots.
Oh, I had this done.
Did you?
The big hair and
oh my gosh.
the big makeup.
Okay, you guys, I am hoping we get to clip a picture and she can find that shot because I want to put that in. I might even put one in my mother-in-law. We made a poster at her 80th birthday with her glamour shot. Remember that? That was funny. Yeah.
Well, maybe now it's the boudoir shot.
It was something. And you know what I loved about
it
was tasteful. It was just to show women who are in their 60s and 70s that you can still feel beautiful in your lingerie. And it was just something fun to do. So I thought that was, you know what, it made for good TV. It really did.
Right after that, I got a little more risque
what was that part?
The Chippendales, the
the Bachelorette. Yes. Okay, you guys. So
with the 6-pack.
I had them at mine.
You did?
And we had very inappropriate pacifiers. You know what? Visualize what we had as pacifiers. If I can find any pictures, my sister threw my bachelorette party because my sister was my maid of honor. And this is, if you know my sister, this is how she rolls, everybody. My bachelorette party was risque as all get out. Risque. Anyway, we just thought that was hilarious. That was fun.
But yeah.
They didn't show a bachelor party, did they?
They did not show a bachelor party.
No, they didn't. So I don't know who would have been at Gary's bachelor party. Obviously, they showed bachelorette party because it was all the women,
girls.
right? All the women were there.
All the girls.
Was there anybody missing? I mean, I think everybody was there. Oh my gosh, Natasha.
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say.
She's something.
Oh my gosh.
She's something.
Oh, she was awesome.
And then
though.
Sandra with her F-bombs and her.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't want to do the lingerie.
Who did
and
she
ended up
come
loving
in with? Was that one of the
I think she came in with one of the Chippendales.
That's what I was thinking.
She did. She
Yeah.
grabbed him. The other thing was that, and I didn't know this. So again, plug to Sophie, who is a reality TV junkie and has watched every Bachelor show that's ever been on. She noticed in the background, pretty much almost every contestant.
Oh, did she?
It was a big Bachelor nation in the background. Now, what we saw is the wedding itself, and because that was a lot of people, the wedding looked more intimate.
Yes.
The background of the red carpet was all about bringing it, ABC's going to do that. So I'm sure people who were into The Bachelor loved seeing that. I didn't know who anybody was.
I don't know, but I wanted to know who the girl was in the green thing that was like cut down to there. And she was having lots of kebab, let's just say, eating. You didn't notice her in the background?
Oh, I don't know. But let me tell you what. We didn't talk about Leslie.
Leslie.
You guys, you all know this. Leslie came to the wedding. I didn't see that coming.
Really?
Leslie going to the wedding? No, didn't see it coming. I'm going to be honest.
I wonder if they got paid.
You know what?
I wonder if they
Here's
got a bonus.
It could have been in their contract.
It could have been.
If it wasn't guaranteed the Golden Bachelor was going to end in a wedding.
No.
Because you don't have to say yes to it. You don't even have to get engaged.
No.
But they did, and so maybe it was in the contract. I don't know. She was tearing up the dance floor. She's a dancer, right? So we love Leslie. Leslie has moved on. Obviously, she seemed fine as well. So good for her.
And they did the quick bouquet toss.
Oh yeah. Who was going to fight? Was it Kathy? Kathy was looking for her man.
Oh, she was.
She said she's got the whole nation out there looking for her man, and she dove. She got a little piece of the bouquet.
Yeah.
She did that. Which, the one thing they didn't show a lot of the reception. That was the other thing I was reading on the commentary.
Just a little dancing.
Just a tiny bit of the reception. I guess it was a really nice reception. As it would be.
Well, it was 2 hours anyway. I can't imagine what else they showed.
Oh, I'm sure that it went on. I'm sure they had to, obviously they had 2 hours of footage that they had to cover. But it was great. It was another big plug for Amazon too, because that's where they registered. They registered through Amazon, which wasn't around for when you and I registered. We couldn't register on Amazon.
No, mine was at
like at Lazarus or Macy's or something like that.
Yeah,
I think it was Macy's.
Yeah,
I don't think
which
Lazarus
I still
was around.
have the Mikasa China or whatever.
I actually have my dance. Let me tell you, ladies. Here's a tip, a trick, and a suggestion, and a don't be like Michelle. I did not use my good china for years and years and years. I picked out a pattern that is timeless and classic, and girl, it's my everyday dishes now.
Yep, that's what
Why did I not use them every day? Get the good stuff out.
Yep,
I had
mine.
crap.
Yep.
And I got rid of all of it, and I only use my good dishes now. So there's a tip. Okay.
Well, yeah, let's see here. 30 years this year for me. You're past 30, aren't you? You're 32?
We were married in 1991. So it will be 33 this year for us. So yeah, big time.
So maybe we should do an Amazon registry and have our own party again.
Okay. Here's
Why
our $1 million idea. Every 20 years of marriage, you need to have another registry and another party.
Another wedding.
Get new stuff.
Yeah.
And here's the thing for that. I don't know what I would register for, but it'd be a heck of a lot nicer than the stuff I registered for when, we were in our, young 20s.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we should do that. But yeah, so the wedding, I loved the fact that it capped off in a live event. We enjoyed following you guys. Hopefully, I know, Shane, we got a lot of new subscribers from our coverage of the Golden Bachelor. And so you need to tell us what we need to cover next.
Well, I'm hoping there's a Golden Bachelorette.
We will cover that. There is. And they're getting ready to announce. Yes, I have heard. I have not heard who it is, although Faith did say, she kind of revealed, she goes, it's not me.
Oh, she did?
I'm pretty sure she said that. To be honest with you, my opinion is it should be somebody new and
Different.
fresh. We've already
Well, we've seen all these girls.
and we got baggage with each of them.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying baggage in necessarily a negative way, but we've
Right.
got their whole
Stories. kind of.
story fresh.
Yeah.
Let's go fresh. Let's get a lady out there. They've already got her. We know that. They're not looking.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sure they've got her already. So comment below if you watched the Golden Wedding, and you know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. You know, there are a lot of other shows out there that, you know, I do like. Like, I got you to watch Emily in Paris.
Yeah, my mother's in Emily in Paris
Oh,
too.
there's
She's,
another one coming out.
oh, is there?
Season 4 is
Okay,
coming.
okay. You know what I'm binging right now? Did you ever watch Grey's Anatomy?
I did.
Okay, you guys, I'm on season 3 of Grey's Anatomy. I never watched one episode of Grey's Anatomy for the 20 seasons it's been on. Not one. I never did. There's no reason why. It wasn't like, I don't want to watch that show. Just never fit into my routine.
I can't believe it's still around.
Oh, I've been watching it.
Oh my
And I'm on
goodness.
season 3, so they're all developing. Don't you spoil it for me.
I won't.
They're all developing under my eyes. And so I've been talking to other people who've watched it as well. But so
All right,
Shane,
well,
that's a wrap,
That's
you
a
guys.
wrap on the Golden Bachelor. I love the seating too. The way they did the seating out there, and they had some soft seating and different types of seating. You know, I really did like that as well. So
Yes.
I thought it was awesome. There may have been nitpicky things that, you know, as wedding planners and, you know, planners to be.
Oh yeah. There always
But-
is. Again, but overall, an entertaining series. Love the underlying message. It's never too
Yes.
late for love, and we really appreciated that. So Shane, I think that's a wrap.
Yes, I think for the Golden Bachelor, we're making all of our golden memories magical.
Yeah, in Florida and definitely beyond, you guys. And until the next time,
Bye.
bye.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes.